guys, welcome back. Today I was doing my video on the 56 Ford and I just started building my first new build for 2016, and I just remembered of another great build that I would love to share with you because it's kind of unusual. Not for me, but for maybe most of you. This is the build. This 1939/1940 Ford Sedan from AMT. This is a very nice classic kit with that great 1960s tooling I always loved, and it's kind of maybe unusual because almost everybody builds those cars altered in one way or the other. It's very rare for me to see a factory stock 40 Ford Sedan. And sedan maybe is not the best definition for this car, because before being a sedan it's a Tudor. That's the Ford nomenclature for the two-door cars. If it had 4 doors, it would be a 4-door. This baby here can be built to simulate a 1940 Ford Standard with the 39 grille, like you can see, and 39 headlights that are actually wrong for a 40 Ford Standard, as the headlights are from the 1940. And it is impossible to build a fully stock 39 Ford only with the parts that AMT sends out in this kit. Why? Because the dash is different on a 39 Ford and on a 40 Ford, and they only sent you the 40 Ford dash, and there are other little details that are different, like the design on the seats, the design on the general upholstery inside the car. It's not only a matter of changing the tail lights and changing the grille and headlights that will make this car a 39. So the only possible option for you to build a fully stock Ford Tudor Sedan out of this AMT kit is to build a 1940 Ford Deluxe Tudor Sedan, and that's what I did. And this is my take on the 40 Ford Tudor Sedan Deluxe. The paint was done in original Ford color, mandarin maroon. The car, of course, is a 1940 deluxe trim, optional white wall tires, V8, with a brown interior and bone stock. And I had the honor to have this model featured on Dr. Cranky's book, International House of Plastic. It was what I consider my biggest achievement on modeling, to have Dr. Cranky actually featuring this car. I was contacted by them via the Model Car Magazine forum, and they showed two of my models on that book. The first one, and one of the models was this beauty here. And I say beauty because I'm absolutely in love with 40 Fords. On a more specific and more detailed view, you can see the interior painted on the original 40 Ford color scheme. With the two-tone dash, the two-tone steering wheel, the paint on mandarin maroon, here on the rear I did a custom decal for these little emblem, Ford V8, that AMT doesn't provide. I'm quite satisfied with the paint overall. I'm very happy with it. The engine is the good old 85 horsepower flathead Ford V8, all original. And the engine was built completely box stock. I only added paint to this engine. Underside of the car, it's your basic black paint scheme with the exhaust pipe detail painted. A little attention has to be paid to eliminate the markings on the underside of the running boards, the ejector pin markings that are quite pronounced on this mold. The tires are the original AMT tires, just painted with flat white acrylic, airbrushed with a circle template. The all chrome trim was done with homemade foil. It's not bare metal foil, it's homemade foil that I already did a video showing how it's done. And I think this is one of the old favorites from AMT. As old the kit is, it still builds into a very cool and very neat replica. If you Well, if you take your time to do some research on the model and to do some detailing, I tried my best to replicate a factory stock 40 Ford. I could have done better, yes, but I'm not the kind of guy that super details my builds. Anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed to see this one, and stay tuned for news on the 56 Ford Fairlane Victoria and on other build kit reviews as well. So have a great weekend and God bless.